Minister, at the outset, I sat in the launching with Minister Eamon Ryan before it was announced that the retrofit programme, and there was many people at that launch, and we discussed a lot of the different aspects of retrofitting. Now, I'm in construction all my life. I know nothing but construction, bar politics. And what I want to do is deal with the here and now. In leaders' questions yesterday, I asked the Taoiseach, why is it that in 2008 the barrel of oil was $162 and we were paying $1.30 for petrol per litre and $1.42 for diesel, and in 2022 the barrel of oil is $93, but we're paying $1.64 for diesel and $1.76 for petrol. And he went on the record to say that the reason for the rising costs of fuel in this country is the price of the barrel of oil. Now, I only got second-level education, but my second-level education would tell me that 162, take away 93, you're left with 69 dollars of a difference. $69 less now to buy the barrel of oil. And the problem we're having at the moment is the rising cost for people to do the retrofitting. There is no value for money. The SEAI gave a presentation on the same day, and I sat with them and I asked them, when they brought out the programme in front of us, and I just use an example of a 3-bed semi, and they said that they'd done the house last year and it was based on the cost of last year, that it was costing $50,000 to do a retrofit on a 3-bedroom semi. They said that $26,500 was the cost to the householder, and they would get $23,500 of a grant. But they forgot to mention the 17% increase in the insulation since last October, which drives the price of the job up, and the grant has stayed the same. Now, since this was launched, contractors have been telling me, listen, there's going to be a lot of this work going on, but you have to sign in with the SEAI. And the SEAI told me that they had 1,700 people that can contact to retrofit houses. And we asked them about the type of people that were going to retrofit the houses, male and female. And they told us of the different scale of trades they would need for certain sectors of the retrofit programme. And one thing that really concerned me was, they said the lesser end of the scale would be the people that would be doing the attic insulation. That was their own words that they used. One of probably the most important people that's doing the attic insulation are the ones that you want with massive experience, because anyone would know that somebody that's doing attic insulation, if they don't fit it properly, they can rot the roof off your house. And also, I asked them about retrofitting of houses. How do they know the contractor is capable of doing their work? And I used an example of a house that's in County Limerick at the moment that was retrofitted, and they pumped insulation into a super warm structure, which cannot be done, because what it causes the house to sweat. They've tried to cover up this. They've put in an air unit to take out the air in the house, to try and take out condensation within the house. It still haven't worked. I sat in that house and watched all the walls going black, and went through the local authorities where they've sent out engineer after engineer after engineer, and they're saying, oh, you're doing something wrong in the house, you're doing something wrong in the house. When the cause of the retrofit was the cause of pumping the walls of a super warm structure, because of the inexperience of the people that done it, and different contractors. We know in this country we have a massive shortage of skills, of tradespeople. We know this. And this has happened since 2008, where a lot of people, where the Celtic Tiger came and it crashed, and next thing everyone went to third level and different places because there was no work within the construction at that time. We have a 10-year gap of where we haven't got people back into the trades. We were then hit with COVID, where people that were in the trades, wherever jobs that they were in, were closed down. They then went to work in factories in different areas. They left hospitality, they left everything, and they went into jobs where they can actually work 9 to 5, 8 to 6, whatever they were working, that they can do those hours, and they wanted to get in out of the weather. So now even awful people have left construction. And we're coming back to retrofitting houses in the fall of the year. There is another price increase this month. There'll be one next month and the month after on the price of installations and labour. So the costings on doing the retrofit is not going to be value for money until things equalise out. And what I want the government to do is, anyone that's working at the moment, if there's 2 people in the household working at the moment, they're the most worst off people in this country, trying to make ends meet. They don't qualify for anything, they have to pay for everything. So the worst off in this country are the working class people. Because if you're not working, you get something and you qualify for different things. But if you are working, sorry, you're €2 over the threshold, you get nothing. You get no release. These are the same people that are trying to feed their children. These are the same people that are trying to pay a mortgage. They're the same people that are trying to rent houses. And if they have only one person working in the house, same scenario. But they're the worst off in this country. The only thing this will benefit for is people that have the extra cash reserves that they can do this, or the local authorities that will take it on and do it through their local authorities. And the local authorities in Limerick City and County Council said they're only going to retrofit 60 this year, out of 5,347. That's their target, is to retrofit 60. Why? Because they know they don't have the labour content to deal with the issues that are going to be in front of them. So while we have people being told false information that it was the price of the barrel of oil that was driving up the price of fuel in this country, when we now know that in 2008 there was €69 dearer to buy the barrel of oil and we were paying for oil less, we're now going to tell the people in this country the truth, that it is now carbon tax and taxes and VAT and custom excise that is actually after driving the price of fuel up in this country. It's nothing else. That is what's there. Yes, we do need a certain amount of it, but do we need the amount that you're taking? I said last year on the increase on tax on the fuel, only on the increase since 2020, you were taking in 8 billion a year on an increase on the tax on fuel, because you're using a percentage model. The dearer the barrel of oil, you put on your percentage, and that's the system you had. And I've asked you, and I've asked you again, why can't you bring in and reduce the price of fuel? And you're saying you can't. You've just said you can't. So you're using the money that you have to do a retrofit scheme to put more pressure on a system that is all oil-based to retrofit houses, and you're squeezing the population at the moment, and 1 million people in this country are below the poverty line. 1 million are below the poverty line. And you're squeezing them because of your way you're taxing. What I'm asking, Minister, I'm asking now. You had $162 for a barrel of oil in 2008, $93 now. Give the people a chance to breathe. Yes, we need to retrofit, but people at the present day need to live and feed their families. They can't save. They're lucky to make the rent. Let's look outside the box and see the people that we can help everyone. Not only the people that are in the local authority houses, but I need to help the people that are work class as well. They can't afford to do a retrofit because the rising costs is too much. That's what I'm asking, Minister. I'm asking for you to look at all people in this country and help the people now, not in the future saying that we need to do this. I want them help now. And I want you to give me a commitment that you will look at all people. And if there's people that are in a financial position that they can't retrofit, even though if both of them are working, they need to be helped more. And the people that qualify, that's fine. And the people that have the money to do it, Well, they have the money then to do it, and then we cover all. Thank you, Chair.